Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bigfork, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got Friday Night Lights from Bigfork as the Loyola Rams have made the trip north to take on the Bigfork Vikings. This is a big one, folks. Playoff implications. That's right, playoffs, as they say it. Big implications going on tonight with this game. It's going to be a fun one, very excited, and it's always a great time when we play against Bigfork. They're such a great, talented school. We're going to hear some of these names in the football season. We're going to hear some of these names in the basketball season for these Bigfork boys, and it's going to be very exciting as we get to the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Next week we'll be in Florence, where the Rams will take on the Florence Falcons to finish out the season. We'll get you ready for the second half right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Lunch and dinner 7 days a week. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to Bigfork, Montana, everyone. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get set to go for the kickoff. The Vikings being introduced right now on the field as we get ready to go. The field sits east to west, if you will, here in Bigfork, Montana, right above the Bigfork High School. And folks, I feel pretty blessed to, I have to say it, 2 days in the Flathead Valley, and last night I got to witness a sunset from the western side of the valley at Glacier High School with Sentinel and Glacier soccer going on, and then tonight I get to see it from the eastern side of the valley from Bigfork, Montana, and it's just a blessing. There's nothing better than coming over the top of the hill there at St. Ignatius and seeing those Mission Mountains popping up, and while there's just a little bit of snow cap up there, it's just the most heartwarming moment there is, for me at least, this Montana native. We've got our captains on the way out onto the field, and it looks like Bigfork is going to celebrate their seniors, as every senior is out to do their captain's duty. We've got Ryan Tiro, Jeffrey Twite, Cooper Waters, and number 61. I apologize, folks. I got to take a look here. The lineman, David Ramsey. I have to keep up with them. They rotate out so often and so well. Coach Hughes doing a phenomenal job of keeping those boys on rotation, fresh legs, fresh lungs, and fired up. So we're just a few moments away as the captains are on the field. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have your opening kick off tonight. Friday Night Lights from Bigfork, Montana. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Bigfork, Montana, as we've got conference match between the Rams and the Vikings, and the boys taking the field. Loyola won the toss. They're going to receive and get the ball first. Bigfork will kick off from the western end of the stadium, so the Rams going right to left. Loyola wearing their white jerseys with a navy blue stripe down the legs. They've got the navy name and number and the scarlet outline with a white top. Those flashy bright white helmets with the blue Rams head on the top and across on each shoulder. For Bigfork, they've got their white pants on with a blue stripe across the knee, a royal blue top with a white name and number and a scarlet outline. The kick ball is on the tee. We are ready to go. The approach, it's underfoot, left to right, and it's going to be a short one that's going to roll to the near sideline, and Jeffrey Twite's going to go ahead and receive it on the sideline instead of letting it roll out of bounds, and the Rams will have the ball at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 for the Rams. at their own 20.
So the Rams starting out, they'll go right to left on the field. Getting set to go right now. Bigfork coming into the game undefeated. They've got a perfect record. The Rams only falling to Fairfield in that rough one at home. So the ball on the left hash mark. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. A heavy set with one receiver to either side. Pistol formation. Mitzel is going to take a look at the coverage. Takes the snap, and Mitzel's going to hold on to it. Runs behind Tyrrell. He's up across the 25, the 30. He gets a block, and he's taken down. Nick Mitzel with a 16-yard run and a first down, Rams.
Takes it across the 35 out to the 38-yard line. And first and 10.
So the ball at the 38-yard line. So that was actually an 18-yard run for Mitzel. Rams set up in the heavy set once again. Ball on the left hash mark. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. It's Danielson to the left and Water spread out wide to the right. Here's the snap by Mitzel. He'll run behind Tyrrell once again. Gets out of a tackle and taken down. Picked up 2 yards on the run. And we'll have second down for the Rams.
Gain of 1 and second. Long eight, we'll call second and 9.
Second down and 9 is what they're going to call it. Looks like 2 on the field, but the big scoreboard says 9. So second and 9, same set. Mitzel with the ball in the middle of the field. Surveys the coverage. Looks like blitz coming off the right side. Here's the snap. Mitzel's going to pitch it out this time to Tyrrell. Tyrrell's got some room to run upfield and tackled from behind. Picked up about 6 yards on the run. Touchdown Tyrrell with his first touch of the game. Third down and 2 is what they mark. Ball at the 45 on the right hash mark. Heavy set. Water spread to the top. Danielson spread wide to the left. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Mitzel looks to the sideline. Slides the mouthpiece in and calls for the ball. He's going to run it once again behind Tyrrell. Gets upfield, ducks behind his lineman. Gets upfield. He'll have enough for the first down and then keeps his legs churning and picks up 4 yards on the gain. And a first down, Rams.
And first and 10 for Loyola here in the first quarter.
So it brings up first down at the 50-yard line. Ball in the middle of the field. Double tight set. Mitzel and Danielson, the backs. Here's Mitzel's first throw. It's to Waters over the top. Cooper Waters to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Waters says, Coach, give me 2 scoops. Load me up. 50-yard reception for the touchdown. Lechner's going to set up for the extra point as the Rams jump on the board. Lechner back with Mitzel on the snap. Good snap. It's down, and this one will split the uprights. No good, they say, and the Rams will take a 6-0 lead on the opening drive. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend. And now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed the biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Bigfork, Montana, where the Rams take the lead in their first drive, 6-0 over the Vikings. Lechner with the ball teed up. And the approach, it's under the right foot of Lechner, and he's going to have a good end-over-end. This one's deep and received at about the 8-yard line. Brought up the near sideline, gets out of a tackle, and then is hit hard and brought down at about the 32-yard line. And with 10:06 on the clock, they're going to say the 32 is where he brought it out to. Number 24, Keenan Lafuente. So the Bigfork Vikings now looking to answer. Ball on the right hash mark. Bigfork moving left to right. It is Anders Epperly at the quarterback position. He's going to roll out on the play action, throw it down the near sideline. He's got a receiver wide open, and he overthrows him. Clayton Reckenbach. And we'll have second down. Great play as Reckenbach had beaten his defensive back, Bryce Danielson, on the right side. And that'll bring up second and 10. Ball on the right hash mark. Deuces to the left. Split backs. Man in motion is Thornus. Here's the snap, and Epperly wasn't ready for it. It's down on the ground, covered up.
Snapped early by the center.
2-yard loss.
Recovered there by the running back. Back to the 28-yard line. Loss.
And that'll bring up third down and 12.
Third down and 13 for Bigfork.
Ball on the right hash mark. Bigfork moving left to right. Tyrrell on the field, laying out instructions. Trips receivers to the left. Man in motion, Thornus, who's going to come to the right side. Epperly will roll out to the left side. Throw down the field. It's broken up by Nick Mitchell. Nick Mitchell gets in there with a hand, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Rams cover for the moment. Punt coming as Cooper Waters, the punt return specialist, 3 consecutive punt returns for touchdowns last week against Anaconda. He's got his toes at the 35-yard line of the Rams. High snap, got a hop for it. Rams are back there. This one's close to being blocked. End over end. Waters calls fair catch at the 38-yard line. And that's where the Rams will start out with the ball on their second drive. 9:25 left in the first quarter. They officially mark it at the 37. Rams with the ball on the left hash mark. They're going to go with the double tight 4. Double tight formation. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Mitchell checks the coverage. Now the snap. Mitchell will hold on to it. Runs off tackle. He's got a blocker in front of him. Gets up across. He's at the 50 and is brought down at about the 48-yard line. They're going to mark it the 49, and that's going to be a 14-yard run for the quarterback.
Into Latin territory at about 48-yard line.
The Rams have been charging of late in the season. After that loss to Fairfield, they regrouped, came out, and they've been lethal. Let's see if they can put more points on the board. Ball on the left hash mark, the 48 of Bigfork. Danielson to the left. Waters to the right. Mitchell with the snap in the pistol. Hand off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell's got room to run with a blocker in front of him. He's going to get upfield. Off another block. He's got a couple in front of him. Spins out of a tackle. And touchdown, Tyrrell. is going to pick up 18 on the run. It'll be a first down, Rams. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Of Bigfork. Ball on the left hash mark. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Mitzel checks the coverage. Blitz looks like it's coming from the right. Waters is spread out that way. Here's the snap. Handoff to Tyrrell. He's got room to run. He's going to run to the right side of the field. Bounces out of a tackle, and he picks up a yard on the run.
Along with Luke Taylor and Randy Phelps.
That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's the interesting aspect of the Ram offense is they've got a weapon in their kicker, Liam Lechner. So they have the opportunity to put points on the board when other teams don't. So you give Lechner a few more yards here, and this could be a field goal opportunity. Ball on the right hash mark, 2nd and 9. Danielson to the left, Waters to the right. Tyrrell in the backfield. Here's the snap to Mitzel. Mitzel's going to roll out. He'll hold on to it, gets upfield, out of a block. He's up across the 30, ducks down, and he's going to be dropped down at the 18-yard line. He's going to pick up 11 yards. Nick Mitzel
The quarterback keeper.
holding on to the ball and picking up yards. And that's not something we've really seen out of Mitzel. We know that he can do it, but they haven't had to pull that card out of the deck as of yet. And now they have. And teams haven't seen that much this year, so I imagine there hasn't been much schemed for it. So it brings up 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Ball on the left hatch mark. Double tight formation. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Here's Mitzel. The snap is made. Mitzel's going to roll out. This is a handoff. This time it's to Jeffrey Twite. A reverse. Jeffrey Twite across the 5. Touchdown, Rams. Jeffrey Twite on the 19-yard run on the tight end reverse. That, folks, was beautiful. And the Rams take a 12-0 lead. Lechner will line back up and try for the PAT once again. Here's the snap to Mitzel. Down, and this one is blown dead before the kick, and I think we're going to back this one up as there's a hesitation on the snap. This is going to go against Bigfork, it looks like, because Loyola is saying we're going to deny it or decline it. Encroachment on the defense, and they're going to have Lechner line up and do this one once again as we go half the distance to the goal. So Lechner with another opportunity. That one was good, folks, from this perspective. The last one looked good from this perspective as well, but I'm up here with the microphone, and the guys in the stripes are down there with the whistles. Here's the snap to Mitzel. Lechner will have the kick, and this one will split the uprights, and the Rams lead 13-0. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Bigfork, Montana for Friday Night Lights, where the Loyola Rams lead the Big Fork Vikings 13-0. Liam Lechner with the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, ready for the kickoff. Here's the approach, the right foot under the ball, end over end. This is going to be a short kick fielded at the 17-yard line on the far side and run up the middle of the field now and brought down at the 31-yard line, right where the Big Fork Vikings started with their drive last time, with 7:05 left in the first quarter. So the Rams, second drive, 5 plays, 63 yards, 2 minutes 13 taken off the clock, and Jeffrey Twite with a 19-yard run off of the tied end reverse. Not something you see a whole lot of, folks. Coach Hughes going to Coach Waters, the offensive coordinator, going to his bag of tricks early. So the ball set up in the middle of the field at the 31. Man in motion. They're going to go ahead, and Epperly's going to hold on to it as he gets upfield, and he's going to get low. Picks up 3 yards on the run.
5-yard line. That got him by number 61, David Ramsey. And they'll mark it at 35. They'll pick up 4.
They're going to say 4 yards on the board, so second down and 6. Now they get up and they replace the ball, drop it back a yard. Ball in the middle of the field, deuces to either side. Luke in the left hip pocket. They're going to throw over the middle, and this one's caught. Run upfield. He's got nobody. Chased down by Clayton. Ogilvy chases him down, dives at the legs, and it's a touchdown. Vikings. Luke Schmidt. 65 yards, and the Vikings are on the board.
Now to bring up on number 34, Jacob Hurd for the extra point try for Bigfork.
So 6 on the board, extra point, and this one's got whistles before it's going to be snapped as well. And they're going to say the Rams jumped off sides on this one, so we'll move it half the distance to the goal closer.
Defensive encroachment called on Loyola. That'll be declined. And Jacob Hurd will try again.
They're going to decline it. Ball will set at the same spot. And we'll set up once again. Here's the snap. It's down, and this one is end over end through the uprights, and it's good. And the Vikings get on the board, 13-7. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as the Vikings are on the board after a long drive. And now Waters and Twite back to receive the kick. Their heels at the 15-yard line. And Bigfork, little confusion on special teams as one runs off and they want to bring another one on. Number 51, Logan Gilliard, coming off when he was set up there. They're taking a look at his right knee now. It looks like he's got a little bit of blood on his knee. The official sending him off. So one being brought on. So they'll probably wrap a little tape around that. Cover up the blood. And now the ball set on the tee. You're ready for the kick. This one's going to be straight shot down the middle of the field. It's going to hop to the near side. Twight will pick it up, and he's going to run to the middle of the field. He's got Waters in front of him. He'll try to scoot around a block, and we get a flag in from behind as Twight is brought down at the 20-yard line is where they currently mark it at for the Rams, but there is yellow laundry on the field.
They're in the middle of the field.
And the Rams backing up. They feel, yeah, this is going to be against the Rams. A hold.
That will push it back another 10 yards.
So the Rams will back up, and this will be placed at the 10-yard line. So a long uphill battle with 6:08 left in the first quarter for the Rams. For the Vikings, it was a two-play, 69-yard, 47-second drive with Luke Schmidt with a 65-yard pass receiving touchdown. And Bigfork's on the board. So the Rams moving right to left. Deuce receivers to the left. Ball on the right hash mark. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. No receivers to the right. Mitzel now calls for the ball. Turns, and he's going to run behind his lineman. He's going to get upfield and is brought down after a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up second down. So the Rams looking to ride behind the legs of Mitzel, and that's a different look that most teams haven't seen, so we'll see how this plays out as the game goes on. Second down and 5. Ball on the right hash mark. Deuce receiver or single receiver set on either side, double tight. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Mitzel now surveys the defense. Looks like blitz coming from the right side, and Mitzel will duck down. He's met in the backfield and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and they'll get Mitzel. No gain. Brings up third down and 5. Clock ticks down. And now we get a timeout called. Official timeout. And they gather up with the sideline, Bigfork sideline. And now the whistle's blowing for play. So not quite sure what was set for that, but we're ready to play. Ball on the right hash mark for the Rams. Single receiver either side, and Danielson to the left, Waters to the right. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He's going to step back, looks to Waters. He's got Waters underneath, and Epperly will knock the ball down over the back of Waters. That'll bring up 4th down and 5, and the Rams look to punt for the first time this game as Bryce Danielson, there are 3 of them, Bryce, Bridger, and Blake at quarterback, Bryce a wide receiver, and Bridger an all-around great lineman. Here's the snap, and we're going to have 12 men on the field for Bigfork. No flag has flown, but it's going to be received at the 48-yard line, rolled to the near side, a block, and now taken down at the 40-yard line. Looked like we had 12 men on the field, but no flag was thrown.
I believe at the Rams 39-yard line.
And Bigfork will have 1st and 10 from the Ram 39-yard line with 4:34 left in the quarter. Ball on the right hash mark. Deuce receivers to either side. Man in motion. Here's the pitch out to the near side, and Tyrrell is there to pick it up. He gets out of the tackle, runs over one man, and is taken down. It's going to go from a 8-yard loss to a 3-yard loss.
About the 43-yard line. He'll lose 4 on the play, 2nd and 14.
So 2nd and 14. Bigfork loses 4. Ball on the right hash mark. Here's the snap. It's going to be outside. Blockers in front of the wide receiver screen, and they're going to get 4 yards back, plus another 5, 9-yard gain for Stoltz. And it brings up 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 35-yard line on the left hash mark as Bigfork moves left to right. Trips receivers to the right. Stoltz in the right hip pocket. Here's the snap, the handoff to Stoltz. He's got room to run, runs into a host of Rams, and gets ahead for 6 yards and a first down.
And they'll take it down. Let's see this spot. They're going to spot at the 28-yard line.
Ball at the 28 now on the left hash mark of the Rams. Loyola looking to bend on this defense but not break.
The Rams, 28-yard line.
Epperly will go under center in the I formation. Single receiver to either side. Here's the pitch out to Stoltz on the near side. He's going to run out. He's got blockers in front, strung out. Comes back to the inside, and Jeffrey Twite is there to string him up. And it's a 2-yard loss for Randy Stoltz. They're going to say 4 on it. And that'll bring up 2nd down and long. 2:48 left in the first quarter. Rams 13, Bigfork 7. Bigfork perfect on the season. Trips receivers to the left, ball on the right hash mark at the 32-yard line of the Rams. Man in motion to the right. They're going to throw it up underneath to Thornus. Thornus is going to get the catch and spun down. He'll get the lost yardage back.
Near the original line of scrimmage.
4 yards on the gain. 3rd and 10. 5th play of the drive. Started at the 39 of the Rams. Ball's placed at the 28. Left hash mark. And we get a whistle. Bigfork's going to call a timeout. So with 1:57 on the board and the Rams leading 13-7, we'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Bigfork, Montana, as the Vikings have the ball inside Ram territory. 3rd and 10 from the 28 of the Rams. 1:57 left on the clock, and Loyola leading 13-7. Ball's going to be placed at the left hash mark. Bigfork moving left to right. Trips receivers to the left. Single receiver with Stoltz off of the tackle on the right. Epperly looks to the left in the shotgun, steps back, goes back to the left, underneath, and this one is poked at. Incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down. And I imagine this will be one that will be played for with the place of where the ball is at the 28-yard line. This is pretty much no man's land. It's a good spot to give up the ball. Too far to kick a field goal and too close for a punt. So Bigfork will set up. Ball on the left hash mark. Deuce receivers to the left. Trips to the right. Rams bring a blitz up the gut. Epperly will roll out to the right. He's got a man downfield. Bryce Danielson is there. A push off and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bigfork. Luke Stoltz. 28 yards. And Bigfork ties it up at 13.
Third on for the extra point try for Bigfork.
So Bigfork will have the try. This one's down and in the air. It is up and good. And Bigfork leads 14-13 over the Rams. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bigfork, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as Bigfork just took the lead 14-13 over the Rams after 13 unanswered points by Loyola. Bigfork roars back and takes a 1-point lead. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's the approach. The ball is under the right foot. This is end over end, and Jeffrey Twite will receive it. No, that's Tyrrell will receive it at the 10-yard line. He's up to the 15, and he's swung down at the 21-yard line. So the Rams will have their first drive from their own 21 with 1:40 left in the first quarter. So for Bigfork, they would get the ball at the 39 of the Rams. They would go that 39 yards in 7 plays in 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Trips receivers to the left. And it's Blake Danielson in at quarterback. Here's the snap. Blake's going to look to the near side. The throw to Bryce Danielson. He's got a blocker in front of him. He tackled from behind, and we get a flag.
Got down by Randy Stokes. Is number 11. Bryce Danielson on the reception. Initial indication.
And it looks like it's going to be against Loyola. They're going to get backed up here.
They'll mark it off.
Holding.
Holding is the call on the screen against Loyola. Take it all the way back.
So this will back the Rams up. Blake Danielson will stay in at quarterback.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 22.
Takes it back to 2nd and 22.
They must get out from the 32 for first down. First and 22 for Loyola.
Ball on the left hash mark. Rams moving right to left. Stunt movement on the line for Bigfork. Blake's going to look back. Throw, and it's Waters, and he's hit as he catches, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Right there, break it up. And incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20 for the Rams. They need to get to the 32-yard line for a first down. Ball on the left hash mark. Trips formation to the right, bunched. Blake Danielson back at the quarterback. Or is that Mitzel? Can't tell with the way the numbers or the body. That is Blake. He's going to throw it. He's got Cantino, and he threw it behind Cantino. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Ball's incomplete. Luke Schmidt right there. The coverage.
3rd and 20.
Bring up 3rd and 22 for Loyola.
Ball on the left hash mark. Rams moving right to left. 1:18 on the clock. Trips receiver to the right. Bryce Danielson, the lone receiver, to the left. Blake Danielson, the quarterback, now calls for the ball. He's got Tyrrell. Here's the handoff to Tyrrell. He's in the back. He gets caught up in the backfield, and they'll push him out of bounds Ryan Terrell's going to lose 2 yards on the run, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Jimmy Abbey, along with Caden LaFontaine. Run number 2, Ryan Terrell.
And the Rams will punt for the 2nd time in a row.
Inside, they'll lose down to the 7-yard line.
Stoltz and Schmidt at the 45 of the Rams. Here's the punt, end over end. This one's got some room. It's going to bounce and get a Ram bounce. Rolls up to the 50, and Waters will grab a hold of it at the 47-yard line. And with a 1:05 left in the first quarter, Bigfork setting up with the ball in good position. Update from Frenchtown, Montana, as Hamilton is in Frenchtown. Big Class A implications here, and it's tied at 7. So Bigfork will set up. I formation. Epperly under center. He's going to turn, hands it off to Stoltz. Stoltz with a gap to run through, but he's going to be gobbled up. Not before he picks up 4 yards.
They'll mark it right at the 42-yard line. He'll pick up 4 on the play, and 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 as the clock rolls under 45 seconds. Ball in the middle of the field at the 42. 2nd down and 6. I formation. Stoltz and Taylor in the backfield. Stoltz gets the ball, gets past the first wave. He's up the field, across the 30. He's down to the 20, hit hard and keeps running. And they're going to mark him down. Stoltz is going to pick up. He's inside the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That's going to be a 30-yard gain for Stoltz. And they'll have 1st and 10 at the 15. I formation. Ball on the right hash mark. Single receivers. This time they're going to hand it off to Taylor on the fullback, and Taylor's going to get upfield and pick up 5, maybe 6.
Across the 15, inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8-yard line. And he'll pick up 6 and 2nd and 4 for Bigfork. And that'll be the end of the first quarter.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Bigfork on the march. They lead 14-13. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN as we go to the second quarter with Bigfork leading 14-13, and they're knocking on the door of the Rams as they have a 2nd down and 4 inside the 10-yard line. Bigfork now moving right to left. Ball on the right hash mark. 2nd and 4. I formation as Epperly goes under center. Single receiver either side. They're going to throw to this receiver to the near side. And Mitchell, confusion, and it's short of the receiver. The receiver went to the back of the end zone. The ball was thrown to the lip of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. The Rams could escape with a field goal here. That would make things slightly easier. Ball remains on the right hash mark. Bigfork will go trips receivers to the left, deuces to the right. Here's the rollout by Epperly to the right, to the left. He's going to come back inside, and he's going to be hit from behind. Tries to hold on to the ball, and he throws it to the sideline. Are they going to allow that to be an incomplete pass? They say 4th down, and they're going to mark the ball back where Epperly was. So they're going to say in control. A sack for Epperly. And that's going to be a loss of 6 yards. 4th and 10.
Will come on for a field goal.
And the field goal will be set up
At the 22, so a 32-yard attempt by Hurd.
Jacob Hurd on for the field goal. 37, and they're going to roll it out to Hurd. He's got one in the backfield. He's taken down, and the Rams will take over on downs. Tricky Bigfork. And the Rams are on top of it.
Toss to Hurd. Hurd can't get outside. He'll get down to they'll spot it at the 17-yard line.
So the Rams will get the ball back at the 17-yard line. 10:58 left in the half.
And Loyola will take
And that is a sigh of relief, and Coach Waters is going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and step aside as well. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton and Bigfork, Montana, as Loyola gets the ball back. Turnover on downs as Bigfork tried to get tricky on the field goal. And the Rams not have anything to do with it. They take a timeout on the turnover on downs, and Coach Waters comes out. Coach Waters, I don't even think there is a word to describe how great that man is. He loves his school. He loves his students. Is a teacher in the Loyola High School. Ball in the middle of the field at the 17. Mitzel is back in at the quarterback position, but back to Coach Waters as this one is snapped back. Double tight formation as Mitzel's going to run behind Tyrrell, and Mitzel's going to spin out of a tackle and gets a yard on the run. They're going to say 2, 2nd down and 8. But Coach Waters, a teacher in the Loyola High School, offensive coordinator for this Ram football program, and then head softball coach for the Breakers in the springtime. And I really enjoy going to Breaker games. I don't think I've ever heard a coach be more encouraging to a batter than Coach Waters as he is as his girls are up. So that takes us to 2nd down and 7. They're going to give them 3. Tyrrell will go from the left to the right hip pocket of Mitzel. Mitzel's going to come to that right side, and he's going to run off tackle and take it down after a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5.
Across the 20 near the 22-yard line. And we'll call it 3rd and 5.
Ball at the 22. 9:54 left in the half. Mitzel comes in from the sideline, and the huddle is broken. Waters will be the receiver to the right. Danielson the receiver to the left. Ball in the middle of the field. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket as the Bigfork crowd gets rowdy. Double tight formation. Here's Mitzel. Blitz looks to come from the left, and they'll bring it. Here's Tyrrell, and he'll run right at the blitz. Tyrrell up across, and he's going to be taken down to the 34-yard line. Ryan Tyrrell is going to pick up 11 yards on the gain.
Right at the 35 and 1st and 10.
And the Rams will move the ball slightly further out from underneath the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10. Ball in the left hash mark of the Rams. Move left to right. Double tight formation. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Waters to the right. Here's the snap. Low snap. Tyrrell gets it once again. Hops over one tackle. He gets to the outside and is taken down, but not after an 8-yard gain. And touchdown Tyrrell is finding his legs. Second down and 2. Bigfork rotating lineman.
The 45 mark it at the 43-yard line, and 2nd and 2 for Loyola.
Ball on the left hash mark. Rams stay in the double tight formation with Waters and Catino down at the tight end's position. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll turn, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell gets upfield. He's going to get the 2 yards plus 2, and that's going to be a 4-yard gain. They're going to mark him out actually for a 5-yard gain. And Ryan Tyrrell will run downhill. 8:21 left in the half. Ball in the middle of the field at the 48-yard line of the Rams. Mitzel runs in from the sideline with the play. Update from Frenchtown. The Bronx of Frenchtown take a 21-7 lead over the Bronx of Hamilton. Double tight formation, ball in the middle of the field. Here's the snap. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Mitzel will hold on to it. He ducks underneath his lineman, pushes Happy forward. And that's going to be a good 6-yard gain by Mitzel. And that'll bring up 2nd down and a long 5. Ball inside Bigfork territory for the first time in 2 drives for the Rams. 7:22 on the clock. Ball on the right hash mark. Double tight formation. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Blitz showing off the right side as they bring the safety down. Here's the snap and the handoff. Tight end. And Jeffrey Twite is going to run into his lineman, and this is going to be a 5-yard loss. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Going with the trick of the tight end reverse. And it backs the Rams up as Twite rolled right into the backside of Liam Haffey. 3rd down and 11. 6:45 left in the half. Ball back in the Rams side of the field. Waters to the right. Danielson to the left. Ball in the middle of the field. Mitzel looks to the left. Now calls for the snap. He's going to step back, looks to the left, now comes back to the right. Waters with a double move. This is thrown underneath and incomplete pass. It'll make 4th down. That one was available for Reichenbach to take. And we'll have a punt coming for the Rams as Bryce Danielson will go back into the punt formation. And Epperly and Schmidt and Stoltz will go back to receive. They've got their toes at the 20-yard line. Here's the snap to Danielson. High snap. He's got to jump for it. Gets placement on the ball. This one's going to be a wobbler. Comes down at the 30-yard line and bounces. Picked up by Stoltz and Schmidt, and he'll be wrestled down. Turns to the crowd and pumps his hands up. And Bigfork will get the ball at their own 47-yard line. 6:10 left on the clock. Now, for Bigfork, they are coming off of a big win last week a close win last week over Broadwater, 21-14. Thompson Falls 43-0, Lincoln County 37-0. Here's the snap and the handoff to Stoltz. He's going to get upfield, spins out of a tackle and is brought down. It's going to be an 11-yard gain
across the 45 out to the 47
for Randy Stoltz. They're going to say a 13-yard gain officially.
Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? You guys are right. You guys are great. 1st and 10 to the right of their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10 in Ram territory. Ball on the left hash mark as the Vikings move right to left. Here's the snap in I formation. Stoltz gets it once again. He's going to be hit at the 50, bottled up, and he'll pick up 3 yards.
And he'll pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards. just across the 50.
Bring up second down, and that I formation is not something that you see run in high school football, especially at the Class B level. And the Bigfork Vikings, they've got the I formation down. They're going to set up in it once again. Epperly under center, the ball at the 50-yard line on the left hash mark. Here's the snap and the handoff to Stoltz, and Stoltz has got room to run on the near side. Mitchell is there for the tackle, but not after Stoltz picks up 10 yards on the run. And another first down for Bigfork as they are on the march. 5 minutes on the clock. Second quarter.
First and 10 for the Vikes at around 38-yard line.
Ball placed at the 38-yard line of the Rams on the left hash mark. I formation. Thornus goes in motion to the right. They're going to go ahead and pitch it out that way. And Dwight had him in the backfield, but Stoltz gets out of it. Stoltz breaks a tackle. Waters is there. Waters is trying to bring it down, and Stoltz is going to pick up 22 yards on the play. Broken tackles by the Rams. First down, Bigfork. Ball on the right hash mark at the 17-yard line. And they'll come out. Deuces to either side. They put Taylor in the left hip pocket in the shotgun formation of Epperly. Here's the snap. Epperly bobbles the snap, and there's a fight for it on the ground, and a ref! Come up with it! There's a fight on the ground for the ball. And now they come up, and are they saying that that's Bigfork ball? The Rams say they've got it.
What the call is.
Ram ball!
The snap was high to Epperly, couldn't corral it. And Luke Taylor tried to cover it up with the Rams.
The Rams will take over at their own 26-yard line, and once again, luck be the lady on the side of the Rams. 4:41 left in the half. Ball on the left hash mark as the Rams move left to right. Double tight formation. Waters split out to the right. Danielson to the left. Mitzel surveys the coverage. One safety over the top, and Mitzel's going to run it to the outside. He gets to the edge. He's got one blocking Waters in front of him, and Nick Mitzel's going to pick up 13 yards on the carry. Nick Mitzel putting his team on his shoulders and runs it up for a first down. Rams. 4:31 left in the half.
Little guy football introduction.
Ball on the right hash mark. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket now. Danielson spread wide to the left. Mitzel looks at the coverage. 4-4 over the top. And Mitzel will hold on to it. He's going to get behind a blocker, dives low, and he'll pick up 4, maybe 5. We'll say a long 4 yards.
Quarterback Mitzel will take it out there to 45 to 44.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Second and long 6 or 7 for Loyola.
3:52 left in the half. Ball in the middle of the field at the 34-yard line, 44-yard line. Double tight. Blitz looks to come from the right of the Rams. Safety is down on the line of scrimmage. One safety over the top. Tyrrell will go to the left hip pocket. Here's the snap. We get a flag, and this is going to be a delay of game on the Rams. It'll back the Rams up, and we'll have third down. This will make it 3rd and 11.
That's going to be at the 39-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They'll keep the down, so 2nd and 11. Ball at 3:25, or time at 3:25. Ball in the middle of the field at the 39, between the 39 and the 40. Rams will stay in the double tight formation. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Everybody at the line of scrimmage except for one safety over the top. Here's Mitzel on the snap, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell will run off tackle, puts his head down, spins out of a tackle, and Tyrrell is going to pick up 10 yards on the run. It'll be 3rd and short.
Along with Luke Taylor, stops him short of the pick at the 49-yard line. He'll pick up 10. 3rd down and 1 for Loyola.
3:03 left in the half. Loyola holding on. They're down 14-13. Ball on the right hash mark. Double tight. Waters to the right. Bryce Danielson to the left. Mitzel now looks to the left, gets the snap, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell's got room. He's going to drag a tackler and picks up 3 yards. 1st down, Rams.
The 47-yard line.
And the chain gang will move the chains. Ball inside Bigfork territory at the 47. 2:36 on the clock as it ticks away. Double tight. Last time the Rams were here, they were backed up. Forward progress is what they're looking for. Here's Mitzel looking for the blitz. It's going to come from the left. Mitzel will hold on to it. He'll duck his shoulders down and pick up 3 yards on the run.
And number 77. So the Vikes in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Brings it across the 45 down to about the 44.
The last drive for the Rams was 10 plays. We're at 6 on this drive. 1:53 on the clock. Ball on the right hash mark. 2nd down and 6. Double tight. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket of Mitzel. All front 8 on the line of scrimmage. Here's Mitzel. He's going to duck down. He's got room to run on the outside edge. He's got the 1st down. Drake, the safety with him. And that's an 8-yard gain. And a 1st down, Rams. Nick Mitzel using his legs tonight. Something that teams have not seen. And an update from Frenchtown as Hamilton strikes back 21-14. 1:28 on the clock here in Bigfork. 1st and 10 Rams. Ball on the right hash mark. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He's going to throw this time. He's got Waters underneath. Low throw. Waters is going to duck down, and he'll have a 3-yard reception. 2nd and 7. And we get a whistle. Timeout, Rams. So we'll step aside. 1:12 left in the half. The Rams on the charge. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Bigfork for Friday Night Lights. 1:12 left in the half. Bigfork leading Loyola 14-13. Loyola with the ball with 2nd and 7. Ball on the right hash mark. Rams moving left to right at the 30-yard line of Bigfork. Double tight formation. Waters to the right. Bryce Danielson to the left. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket, and now Mitzel will call for the ball, and Bigfork will jump over the line. This will give yards away for the Rams.
A dead ball. Defensive encroachment called on Bigfork.
Nose tackle, or...
And they'll take it down. It'll bring up...
Jumping in, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Rams will hold in the same formation. Dwight is the right tight end. Catino is the left tight end. Here's Mitzel now with the snap. He's going to turn, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell with a big gap, and he'll pick up 4 yards and a 1st down. Rams.
Along with LaFontaine on the running back Terrell's carry.
And Loyola extends the drive. They started out with the ball on the 26-yard line with 4:41 left in the half. 1:03 left on the clock, and they've worked themselves just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Tyrrell will get it, runs off A-gap, and a host of Vikings brings him down, but not after a 3-yard gain.
LaFontaine along with Benson.
And with 46 seconds left,
Takes it down inside the 20. Down to the 19.
Timeout called.
Got the play 2nd and 7.
We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 46.8 seconds left on the board. It is for 2nd down and 8. For the Rams, they have the ball at the 19-yard line of Bigfork. Rams will line up in deuce receivers to the left, double tight end, Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Ball on the right hash mark at the 19th. Mitzel now with the snap. He's going to roll out to the left. He's got one underneath. He's going to spin, and he'll be brought down from behind. It's going to be a 3-yard loss on the run by Mitzel.
He's going to lose. Back to the middle line scrimmage and bring up 3rd and 11 for Loyola.
10th, 11th play of the drive as 26 seconds left on the board. Here's the snap. Mitzel will roll out, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell with some room to run. He's up the middle. The ball is loose. Bigfork jumps on it at the 15. Tyrrell with the fumble.
Tyrrell trying to bring it through. Actually, it was recovered by Luke Benson. I have the Luke name right. Number 60, Benson.
And with 15 seconds on the board, the Rams cough up the ball, and Bigfork will have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Don't forget, little guy football players, head down to the light. We'll meet you at halftime. All little guy football players and middle school football players, you want to be introduced at halftime. Head down to the light and meet with Shelly Emsley.
I imagine we're going to see victory formation here. Tyrrell, though, all the way back at the 50. And that's exactly what Epperly will do. He'll take a knee, and Bigfork will hold the Rams off on the charge. 14-13 as the clock is down to 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's halftime. Everybody will clear the field, and we'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. I apologize for the hesitation there as I was figuring up stats, and I'll tell you what, folks, we have some high totals in the first half as they've got the little guy football players out on the track between the field and the stands here, honoring the little guy football program here in the north. Love to see it. The Rams down 14-13 at the half. And I was up here last night covering the Glacier versus Flathead or Glacier versus Sentinel soccer games, and was able to speak with my good friend Anthony Knockreiner from the Knock on Sports Show on KGEZ in Kalispell, and we talked about this game, and I had a prediction of it being a close game of 18-21, and he said, no way, man, this is going to be closer to 34, 36, somewhere in there. Well, at the half, looks like I'm a little closer than Anthony. We'll see how things work out. We're at halftime. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half-pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to Bigfork, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at halftime between the Loyola Rams and the Bigfork Vikings. The Vikings one step ahead of the Rams, 14-13 on the Big Blue scoreboard. On the eastern side of the field, and it looked to be exciting right out of the gate as the Rams put two scores up in their first two drives. Liam Lechner missing the first PAT. Cooper Waters over the top 50-yard catch and run for the first touchdown, and then the second drive, that was on the opening drive. The second drive would be a tied end reverse by Jeffrey Twite, 19-yard run, and the Rams take a 13-0 lead. Well, the Vikings, they would not be undone on their second drive. Two plays, and Luke Schmidt, 65-yard pass, touchdown, and Bigfork on the board. Their ensuing drive, they would drive down 7 plays, 39 yards, 2:52 off the clock, and this time Stoltz would catch the ball for a 28-yard touchdown, and Bigfork took the lead 14-13. From there, it was all defense as neither team would be able to find the end zone. We look at stats here for the Bigfork Vikings. We've got Randy Stoltz with 10 carries for 88 yards. Luke Taylor with 1 carry for 6 yards. Epperly, 3 carries for -5 yards. Epperly is 3 for 7. Luke Schmidt, 1 catch for a touchdown, 1 carry for 65 yards. Randy Stoltz, as I mentioned, 88 yards on the ground, and he's got 1 catch for 4 yards. For the Rams, Nick Mitzel with 80 yards on 16 carries. Ryan Tyrrell, touchdown Tyrrell, 10 carries for 65 yards. Mitzel is 2 for 4 through the air. Cooper Waters with 2 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown. Jeffrey Twite with 2 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown, and that's how we've gotten to the position we're in. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. When we come back, we'll have the start of the third quarter. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Construction is tough work. Lombro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lombro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lombro to create a health and wellness program. Lombro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN as we're going to have the third quarter kickoff here in less than a minute. Update from Great Falls, Montana. The Flathead Braves lead CMR. Let me get that score one more time. 17-9 at the half. And then at the half in Frenchtown, the Bronx of Frenchtown leading the Hamilton Bronx 21-14 on that one. We've got action going on in Missoula with double header. First game was at 4:30. Second game underway with Big Sky and Bozeman, Sentinel and West playing in the earlier game. And then Hellgate over in Billings taking on Senior. Valley Christian out in Alberton today playing some Class B football. And then tomorrow, folks, if you're in the Missoula area at 11 o'clock, I would greatly encourage you to get to Rollin Field as the Loyola Breakers are going to host the first round of the Class A playoffs for soccer. The Loyola Breakers just playing phenomenal soccer this year. And if you're in the Missoula area on Saturday, folks, at 11 o'clock at Rollin Field, I would encourage you to come out and cheer on those Breakers as they're going to be playing. And they're playing very good right now. They've got little Miss Sydney Kopang, who is just a great leader. And then a surprise, a freshman, Lainey Walker, coming out of nowhere. And she's got the ball handling skills of Pele. She's got the legs of Randy Moss. And she's just one of the most intelligent little soccer players I have ever seen. And she's only a freshman, folks. The Rams, or the Breakers, get her for 3 more years. I'm so excited. The Kopang and Walker combination. And don't forget about that defensive front with McKenna Round holding that one up, as well as Grace Daniel and then Emma Daniel, the lone senior. Emma Daniels, that's a whole different subject for me. I've really enjoyed watching her over the last 3 years. When she was younger on the basketball court and I first started covering Loyola sports, Emma Daniel, littlest girl on the court, but the biggest heart, and just going after it. And then last year I watched her for soccer, and you could see her progression physically. Her confidence was the biggest thing, and then that brought onto the basketball court. And Emma Daniel, she was putting her head down and taking on those big girls. I just love watching Emma Daniel. She has a huge heart and just a phenomenal athlete. So 11 o'clock tomorrow, we will not have the stream as the Montana High School Association will not let us stream postseason events. So, but you can, if you're in the Missoula area at 11 o'clock, I would encourage you to get out to Rollin Field and cheer on those Breakers as they have the playoffs. And then also tomorrow, we've got more playoffs going on at the Class A level as the Frenchtown Bronc boys will be hosting Laurel at 2 o'clock. So soccer action going on tomorrow. If you're in and around the Missoula area, get on out and cheer on our local sports heroes. I know we have Grizz football going on tomorrow, but, there's nothing like a homegrown high school sporting event. And I'll tell you what, at Rollin Field, the Rams and Breakers do a great job out there. And out in Frenchtown, the Bronx, they are some great hosts. So we're about 45 seconds out from the third quarter here. Last regular season football game next Friday in Florence, and that is a grudge match as there aren't very many rivalries in Class B because the teams are so spread out. But if you want to have want to talk about a rivalry, it is Florence-Loyola. Football, basketball, softball, track, tennis, it doesn't matter. They like to go after each other. So next Friday, MPSN will be in Florence for the audio stream. Kickoff at 7. Make sure that if you can't make it to Florence that you get the audio stream and get all the play-by-play action. Ball is set at the 40-yard line, and Bigfork will get it in the second half. They lead 14-13 as the clock freezes at .1, and now it ticks over to 0. We are ready to go here in Bigfork, and this has been a great game so far. As I mentioned earlier, I was on the Knock on Sports show on KGZ 1600 in Kalispell last night talking to Anthony Knockreiner about this game. We talked about a few other things, but Anthony, taking a look at knowing his Bigfork boys, he assumed that both teams were going to put up 30 points. He actually predicted
kickoff for Loyola here in the second half.
A 34-31 win for Bigfork. I said 21-18 Loyola. So Ogilvie with the ball teed up on the 40. Here is the approach, and Ogilvie will have the kick. This one's going to be a short squibber to the sideline, and it's onside. Cooper Waters with the catch. Cooper Waters with the catch on the onside kick, and the Rams will get the ball. Coach Hughes going into that pocket and pulling out the trick play. And here go the Rams to start with the ball in the second half, just like that. Cooper Waters, the senior. Clutch hands. And Loyola will have the ball at the 47-yard line of the Vikings. Left hash mark, they go trips to the far side, the handoff to Till. He's got room to run. Till's up across the 30, spins down at the 25-yard line, and the Rams come out charging.
The handoff brought down by
22-yard gain for touchdown Tyrrell.
Tyrrell makes it inside.
And when you have the onside kick like that, it kind of puts the other team on their heels. It'll take them a moment to shake out of it, but Bigfork, you know they'll be ready. Trips formation to the right, ball on the left hash mark at the 30-yard line, 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Mitzel calls for the ball. Here's the handoff to Tyrrell. He's going to run off tackle, out of one tackle. Good stiff arm, runs to the outside edge, and he'll be drugged down outside at the 20-yard line. 5-yard gain for touchdown Tyrrell. 2nd down and 5. Nick Mitzel, 16 carries for 80 yards in the first half. They'll switch gears and put it in the hands of the senior, Tyrrell, future Grizzly. Ball in the left hash mark at the 20. Trips formation to the right. Danielson, the single receiver, to the left. Mitzel now. Set. The snap, handoff to Tyrrell. He's going to run off the right tackle. Tyrrell with a hole. He'll run up the official, and he goes down. And a flag thrown at the end of the play. Tyrrell upset, and I think he might get the personal foul at the end of the play to back it up. But right now, Ryan Tyrrell with a 10-yard run. They're going to say holding on the Rams, and it's going to back him up. So the Rams will back up. It'll go from 1st and goal. Well, they're going to go ahead and walk this one off, and it was 2 yards advantage for Rams where the hold did happen. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. Ball at the 27-yard line in the middle of the field. Officials still standing over the ball. Shoves the hanky back into his pocket, and we get the whistle. Trips receivers to the right, ball in the middle of the field. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll turn, fakes the handoff. No, Tyrrell does get the handoff. He'll turn his legs forward, and Tyrrell will pick up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10. 10:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Rams coming out with the onside kick and the recovery with Cooper Waters. And they're on the charge. Ball at the 25 now. Trips receivers to the right. Tyrrell in the left hip pocket. Mitzel looks to the right. Now the snap. Looks to the right. He's got one receiver underneath. It's Waters. Waters with the catch. He'll spin and be thrown down close to 1st down yardage. It'll be 4th and about a half a yard. Waters with a 9-yard catch.
37, Luke Taylor.
It'll bring up 4th and short. 4th and about a half a yard. 9:39 left on the clock. Ball is spotted in the middle of the field at the 16. The Bigfork crowd gets rowdy. Trips receivers and Catino, Twite, and Waters to the right. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket. Here's the snap. Handoff to Tyrrell. He'll run into a wall. Drags his feet. Keeps churning in. Are they going to give him the first down? No, turnover on downs.
They're going to mark it at the 16-yard line and turnover on downs. First and 10 for the Vikes.
First and 10 for the Vikings with 9:15 left in the third quarter. Ball placed at the 16-yard line. In the middle of the field. Deuce receivers to the right. Here's the handoff. Short, and Taylor will be drugged down after a 2-yard gain.
Takes it out near the 18-yard line. We'll check that momentarily. And they'll spot it at the 18. Picks up 2 on the play. And 2nd and 8 for the Vikings.
2nd down and 8. 8:55 in the third. Ball in the middle of the field. I formation set once again for Bigfork. They ran consistently. Here's the handoff, and they will run off tackle once again. Stiltz will get out of a tackle and now runs into a host. Picks up 3 yards on the game.
They'll take it out near the 20. Across the 20.
That'll bring up
down there by
3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 4.
And they'll take it across the 20 out to the 22-yard line.
Rams looking for a stop here.
And
ball on the right hash mark as Bigfork moves left to right. They'll set up with trips to the right. Stoltz will motion to the left, and they'll roll out that way. Throw on the, and Stoltz is underneath. He's got the reception, and he'll be tackled from behind by Mitchell. 36-yard catch for Randy Stoltz. And a first down, Vikings.
In the seam. He takes it all the way down to the 42 of Loyola.
First and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Rams. Ball on the left hash mark. Big 3rd down play just taken care of by the Vikings. Deuce receivers to either side. Taylor is the back. They'll hand off to him. He'll run off the left tackle. Runs into Ogilvy and will pick up 7 yards.
First down, let him mark it right at the 35. He'll pick up 7 and 2nd and 3 for Bigfork.
2nd down and 3 for the Vikings. 7:27 left in the third quarter. Ball placed on the left hash mark at the 35-yard line. Vikings break the huddle in a hurry. They'll set up in the I formation. Rams will bring everybody up. And Epperly will throw over, and he had Thornus there, but threw it behind him.
Thornus just behind him, incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
3 for Bigfork.
.707 on the clock, third quarter. Vikings will rush out of the huddle once again. Deuce receivers to either side. Ball in the left hash mark. Taylor will receive the handoff. He'll run up the gut. He's got the first down, and he's brought down after a 6-yard, 7-yard carry and a first down for the Vikings.
And another first down.
Big drive for the Vikings. 6 plays. They started at their 16-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 28 of the Rams. Ball on the left hash mark.
And 1st and 10 for the Rams.
I formation set with Taylor as the up back and Stoltz the H back. Rams bring the gut, and Stoltz will run off the left tackle and pick up 3 yards.
25-yard line.
Second down.
Maybe they're going to mark it right at the 25.
So second down and 7.
3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
Ball on the left hash mark. Vikings rush out of the huddle once again. Deuces to either side. Stoltz in the left hip pocket. Epperly in the shotgun. They'll put a man in motion, fake the handoff. They'll throw it underneath, and this one's going to be incomplete. Intended for Schmidt. Bryce Danielson with a good coverage, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7.
Ball on the left hash mark at the 25 of the Rams.
5-yard line.
You would expect this to be a 2-down territory for the Vikings, being inside the 30-yard line. Too far or too close to punt, too far to kick. Deuce receivers, trips receivers to the left, Deuces to the right, ball on the left hash mark. They'll put Taylor in motion, so trips to the left. They look to the left. Epperly's going to pull the ball down. He'll get up the gut. He's got the first down and more, and Twite will wrestle him down, but not after a 15-yard gain by Epperly on his feet with his feet.
They're going to spot it right at the
First down, Bigfork. 6:03 on the clock, 3rd quarter. 1st and goal. They spot it at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal for the Vikings at the Rams 8-yard line.
Ball on the left hash mark. Bigfork moving left to right. I formation set for Bigfork. Deuce receivers to the right. And they'll pitch it out to the right for Stoltz. Stoltz will get out to the edge, and he'll be strung out. Picks up about 3 yards and a flag at the end of the play. Another no, that's the football. Okay. Looked like another flag popped up there at the end.
Flag on the far side. We'll get the indication from the referee here.
And the officials gathered up. The flag sits at the 5-yard line. Was after the play. The white hat will come to the line judge. Personal foul on the Rams. This will be half the distance to the goal and a first down. After the play, first and goal from the 2-yard line for Bigfork. 5:41 left in the 3rd, and now Bigfork is going to take a timeout. No, okay. 2nd down and 2. So they're going to say it's 2nd down. Okay, I thought the official had made the timeout mark. I formation, this time it's Stoltz, and Stoltz will be hit, pushed hard, tried to get to the goal line, and he'll be backed up. No gain. Brings up 3rd down. Rams need a big stop here, or big spot here.
Still at the 2, 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal at the 2. 5:15. I would imagine this still stays at 4-down territory. Bigfork wanting the big points. 5:08 as the clock ticks. I formation. Taylor is the up back. Man in motion from left to right is Thornus. The pitch to the right. Stoltz gets to the outside edge. He's got the block, and he'll make the touchdown. Randy Stoltz from 2 yards out extends the lead for Bigfork.
There's Randy Stoltz on the toss. Run to the right side, but they're going to bring that one back.
They're going to bring it back. As there's laundry on the field at the 2-yard line, they're going to say a hold.
Holding is the call against the Vikings.
So wipe the points off the board, and we'll back the Vikings up to the 12-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 12. Ball spotted on the right hash mark. 4:57 on the clock. And this is the grittiest game the Rams have played since Fairfield. Vikings will set in the I formation. Rams bring everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Fake handoff. This time it's going to be to the outside, and the Rams sniff it out. This is going to be a 3-yard 40. Keeps backing up. 8-yard loss for Luke Schmidt. It'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 20. And Bigfork will line up to do it in the I formation. Ball in the middle of the field at the 20-yard line. 22, I should say. Here's the pitch out, and they're going to throw it out to Epperly, and Epperly won't get the catch. Snuffed out by the Rams. It's a Danielson. Can you imagine that? Turnover on downs. So both teams with good drives and a turnover on down, and the Rams get the ball at the 22-yard line and take a deep breath. They hold off the Vikings. It stays 14-13 with 4:13 on the clock. Trips formations to the left. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket of Mitzel in the pistol. Here's the snap. Mitzel will look to the middle. Now he's got Waters. Waters is there, and Waters will pull it down at the 49.
Pass complete.
18-yard pass. No, that's more than 18. Come on now, Chris. Get your math together. 38 yards. Come on now. 1st and 10. Loyola at the 48-yard line of the Vikings. Trips receivers to the left. Ball on the right hash mark. Rams moving right to left. Mitzel with an adjustment for the line as the numbers press for Bigfork. Here's the snap by Mitzel. Fakes the handoff to Tyrrell. Mitzel will get out to the outside edge. He's got some room to run. Gets upfield and will pick up 3 yards. Nick Mitzel putting it on the legs once again. And we'll have 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 9.
No, they say he only got 1 yard. Looked like 3 from up here. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. 3:42 left in the 3rd quarter. Both the Ramley and the Viking fans nibbling their nails off as this one is a good one. Rams will go deuce receivers to the left with 1 man off the tight end. Waters, the lone receiver to the right. Here's the snap by Mitzel. The handoff to Twight on the tight end. Twight is upfield. Twight will pick up 13 and a 1st down. Rams.
Down to the 35-yard line.
1st down, Loyola. 3:35 left in the 3rd quarter. This has been a great one, folks. The fans have paid for the whole seat, but none of them have used it. Trips receivers to the left, ball on the right hash mark. Waters, the lone receiver to the top. It's Danielson, Cantino, and Twight in the trips to the left, with Danielson spread wide, Cantino in the middle. Mitzel now. With the snap, he'll turn, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell with action as he gets the handoff, but will needle his way forward and pick up a yard. 3rd down and 9.
Brody Lamar in on the stop. Terrell picks up a yard. 2nd and 9 for Loyola at the 30.
Ball on the right hash mark at the 32-yard line of Bigfork. Trips receivers to the left. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket of Mitzel. 2:40 on the clock. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll drop back. Looks to the right. He's got Waters. Waters over the middle, and Waters will be tripped up. Flag thrown. PI at the 5. Feet get tangled up, but it's going to be pass interference.
They're going to call defensive pass interference.
And this will be 15. And folks, this is what I love about high school pass interference. It's a 15-yard penalty. It's not a spot foul. I think that's completely wrong in the NFL. Maybe that's just my opinion. But that's going to be a 15-yard penalty as they get ready to march this one out. Now they back it up.
From the line of scrimmage.
What are they? Okay, now they brought the down marker back to the original line of scrimmage, and now they count off the 15. All right.
Check that.
Official math.
15-yard line.
It's a special unit. 2:27 left in the third quarter. Rams with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 16. Ball on the right hash mark. They go back to the double tight formation with Catino and Dwight as the tights. Danielson to the left. Waters to the right. Terrell in the right hip pocket. Mitzel now looks at the defense as 10 men are on the line of scrimmage. Mitzel will get the low snap. He'll be drugged down from behind and fights forward for 1 yard, maybe 2.
He might have gained.
We're going to say 1.
We'll call it 2nd and 9 right at the 20.
2nd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Or the 15, I should say. Got to stop listening to the PA announcer and look at the field. So 2nd down and 9, the ball at the 15. 1:56 on the clock. Double tight formation, ball on the right hash mark. Here's Mitzel now with the mouthpiece into the mouth and the snap. Blitz coming from the middle, and Mitzel will right in behind Terrell. Mitzel gets upfield and tackle from behind, leg tackle. He'll pick up 8.
Down near the 10-yard line. And they'll spot it right at the 10.
Oh, they're going to say 5. From the perspective up here, it looked like more.
4 for the Rams.
3rd down and 4. Series started at the 22-yard line of the Rams. They are now knocking on the door at the 10. 1:18 on the clock in the third quarter. Double tight formation for the Rams. The Bigfork fans get on their feet and get rowdy. Here's Mitzel with the snap now. He'll turn. Hands it off to Terrell. Terrell with a blocker. Terrell keeps his leg turning and falls forward. This should be enough for the first down. It's close.
Takes it inside the 10 down to about the 7.
They say 4th down, so it is close. 4th and 1.
4th and 1 for Loyola. And officials timeout.
And the officials will take a timeout here. Rams are going to go for it. We'll hold it right here with 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Terrell cramping up as he stretches out. And that's something we saw from Terrell at the beginning of the season. And they're going to bring the chains out to measure this one out. So that's what the timeout is for. Loyola Breakers with soccer action tomorrow. And you can see without the chain stretched out, it's not going to be a first down. It'll be a good 1.5 yards short. And the Bigfork fans folly on the refs. 4th down and 1. A long one. And it looks like the Rams will go for it. They've got Lechner in the pocket, but Coach Hughes saying, let's go for it here. The best way to combat this Bigfork offense is to keep them on the sideline. Double tight formation. Mitzel, the quarterback. Terrell in the left hip pocket. Pistol. Everybody at the line for Bigfork. Mitzel surveys, and here's the snap. Mitzel will find to the outside. Mitzel with room to run. Mitzel, he'll back forward. Hesitation. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Touchdown! Rams! Touchdown, Rams! On the 4th down play, Mitzel will run it in for a touchdown.
Touchdown for Loyola.
What was that? 10 yards? 11 yards? And the Rams, they are going to go ahead and go for 2 on this one. With 18 seconds on the board, it's 19-14. Rams going for 2. Double tight, ball in the right hash mark. Here's the snap. Mitchell will roll out to the near side, looks to the middle of the field, and intercepted in the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good. And it is 19-14 Rams, 18 seconds left. We'll step aside on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as the Rams get on the board in the second half to make it 19-14. Loyola. And Lechner will line up for the kick this time.
45, Lechner to kick off for Loyola.
Ball at the 40-yard line. Kick will be right to left. Here's the hand in the air. Lechner on the approach. It's under the right foot, and this is a good end-over-end kick fielded at the 3-yard line. To the left and now to the middle of the field, spinning out of a tackle and taken down at the 24-yard line. And that is where the Vikings will have the ball with 12 seconds left in the third. And this is only the second possession for the Vikings in the third quarter. Both teams with 2 possessions in the third quarter. First 2 possessions were long drives for either side. So ball in the middle of the field at the 25-yard line. Double tight or deuces to either side. They'll put 2 men in motion and they'll swap sides. Now men in motion, fakes the handoff at Stoltz. Stoltz gets up the middle of the field and he'll be taken down from behind. Austin Ogilvie with a tackle, and it's going to be a 9-yard gain, second down and 9. And that will finish out. That will finish out the third quarter. 19-14. We'll step aside when we come back. We'll have the fourth quarter. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN for the start of the fourth quarter. Rams lead 19-14. The Vikings with the ball at their own 34-yard line, second down and 1. Lots of action in the first quarter, second quarter defense, third quarter long drives, and we'll see what the fourth quarter is now. It'll be deuce receivers as they put a man in motion. Here's the handoff. No, it's going to be Epperly to hold on to it. He'll get upfield, and that should be enough for a first down.
Across the 35, they say. out to the 36-yard line, a pickup of 2.
First down, Bigfork, 2 yards on the run for Anders Epperle. He had 3 runs in the first half for -5 yards. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. Bigfork now moving right to left. They'll set up with split backs, putting Thornus in motion from left to right. Here's the snap. They look out to the right, and this one's snuffed out by the Rams. And this one is going to be no gain on the reception. 2nd and 10.
He stopped immediately.
Good thought on the play to go to Schmidt on the outside.
Cooper Waters. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
But Mitchell and Waters over there shutting it down. Waters and Ogilvy, the safeties. Mitchell and Bryce Danielson out at the corner. And the meanest linebackers, Twite, Tyrrell, and Catino. Actually, Catino will set up as a defensive end. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Epperle looks back. He's got his man underneath, and he'll overthrow him, and that's exactly where you want that throw to go, folks. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Mitchell on the coverage for Loyola.
Overthrow when you have double coverage.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Overthrowing your receiver is the best thing you can do because you don't want those guys to break off. And Austin Ogilvy, a standout soccer player, heard a quote about him that he has hands for feet. Deuce receivers to either side on 3rd and 10. Here's the snap. A rush underneath, and it's caught. First down, 13-yard gain for Schmidt.
Luke Schmidt will take it across. Out to the
That'll be at the 50-yard line.
He'll pick up 15 on a play. Another first down.
First down, Bigfork. Ball on the left hash mark at the 50. The Vikings will come out with deuces to either side. Stoltz in the right hip pocket. They put a man in motion, fake the handoff. Stoltz will get it on the sawbuck, spin, and he'll pick up maybe a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
49 will pick up 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Vikings.
They do give him the yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. And Randy Stoltz, I had the pleasure of watching him play Legion baseball over the summer, folks. And I'm just as impressed with him on the gridiron as I am with him on the football field. Here's the snap. Epperle with a swing out. And Stoltz cannot get the catch. It'll be incomplete as he picked it up on the bounce. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10. The officials say that is a backwards pass. And a 3rd down. Bigfork crowd and not happy.
Officials calling an incomplete pass.
3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 9 for the Vikings.
Ball on the left hash mark. That was definitely a backwards lateral. You could tell that from all the way up here. So Loyola, Lady Luck once again. 9:58 on the clock. Ball on the left hash mark. Deuce receivers to their left. They'll put Thornus in motion to make it trips to the left. Epperle will roll out to the right. He's chased down by Haffey. He'll throw it across his body, and this will be a catch. First down, 11 yards for Schmidt.
11 on the play. Another first down.
And on a big 3rd down,
Takes number 40 down to the 38-yard line. And first and 10.
Bigfork converts.
On the Rams, 38.
9:51 on the clock as they move the chains. The clock will stay holding as it was held, as it was out of bounds. Now I formation, Epperle under center. Here's the turn in the backfield. They do get it off. Wow!
Epperle gets the hand off to Stoltz at the left side.
Stoltz gets 4 yards out of it,
Yard line.
but the linebacker was in the backfield at the handoff,
Right at the 34.
and Stoltz will get 4 yards.
4 And 2nd and 6 for the Vikings.
2nd and 6. Wow.
Just gets it off. On the handoff to Stokes.
Tommy Albrecht was in the backfield at the handoff, and Bigfork lucks out with that one. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 6, ball on the left hash mark. Trips receivers to the right, and the Rams will jump off sides. This will give yards away. It'll be 2nd and short. Smart move by Epperly on the hard cadence.
That ball, defensive encroachment on the Rams. That will cost them 5.
So it'll make it 2nd down and 1.
The 29-yard line, we'll call it 2nd and 1 for the Vikes.
Ball just across the 30-yard line of the Rams. Left hash mark. Trips receivers to the right. Stoltz in the right hip pocket. And the Rams almost jumped once again. And they're going to throw the flag. And this will give a 1st down to the Bigfork Vikings. Smart play by the Vikes to get the Rams to jump. Coach Emsley.
Another 5 yards.
And we'll have 1st down, Bigfork. Ball at the 25-yard line, 9:05 on the clock. And here's the snap, and this should be a false start as the running back jumped before the snap, but it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 at the 25 for the Vikings.
Ball in the middle of the field at the 25-yard line, just over the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bigfork will go into the I formation. Taylor the up back, Stoltz the H back. They'll turn, fakes the handoff to Taylor. Stoltz will get it. He's met by Ogilvie in the backfield. No gain.
Takes it across the 15.
And Stoltz will have a... Looked like Stoltz took a swing at one of the Loyola players. Regardless, we'll have 3rd down.
Picks up 1 on the play, 3rd and 9.
Things getting chippy now. 8:31 left in the 4th quarter. Rams with a 5-point lead. 3rd and 10 from the 25. Bigfork will hustle out of the huddle. Now everybody gathers up as there's confusion, and Bigfork will call a timeout.
Loyola takes the timeout.
No, Loyola will take the timeout. Either way, it's a timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Bigfork, Montana for Friday Night Lights, and we've got a great one. The Rams lead Bigfork 19-14, 8:19 left in the game. Bigfork on the march. They've got 3rd and 10 from the Ram 25-yard line. Don't forget, folks, if you're in the Missoula area tomorrow, get out to Rollin Field and cheer on the Loyola Breakers as they will host the first round of the Class A playoffs against Belgrade. 11 o'clock. So we come out of the timeout with 8:19 on the clock. Ball on the left hash mark. Trips to the right. Deuces to the left. There's the whistle, and Epperly will take the snap. He steps back, looks to the left. He's got a man underneath. Austin Ogilvie is back. Picked up by Nick Mitchell. Mitchell will turn around at the 5. He's got blockers in front of him. Mitchell comes back to the inside. He'll have a stiff arm, and Mitchell will be brought down at the 29-yard line. Nick Mitchell with the interception.
Brought down by Brady Thornton. Pass intended there for Clayton Reichenbach.
Excuse me, folks. This has been a game. The Rams defense coming up big big time, 4 times in the game to prevent a Bigfork touchdown, and Loyola will take over with 8:05 left in the game. Ball marked at the 30-yard line. They'll go bunch trips to the left. Rams moving left to right. Dwight will move closer to the line of scrimmage. Waters, the lone receiver, to the right. Now an adjustment by Cantino. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll turn, hands it off to Tyrrell. Tyrrell with patience, and Tyrrell keeps his legs churning, picks up 3 yards before the whistle's blown. And we're still getting whistles as boys are wrestling. And it looks like Bigfork with a big man running off the field. Number 79 clutching his left shoulder. That's Chase Pacheco. Second down and 7. Ball on the right hash mark for the Rams. Trips receiver spread to the left. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket of Mitzel. Mitzel now with a mouthpiece in. He'll turn, holds onto the ball. He's got some room to block, run, gets upfield, keeps his head down, and Mitzel will pick up close to first down yardage. He will get across the 40-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard gain and a first down, Rams. And this has been a game of Nick Mitzel and a cloud of dust. 7:33 on the clock. First and 10 from the 40 of the Rams. Ball on the right hash mark. Trips to the left. Waters a single receiver to the right. 8 men in the box for Bigfork. Here's the snap. Handoff to Tyrrell. He'll run to the near side. Drags some tacklers with him and picks up 3 yards. As our good friend Rajim Seabrook would say, 3 yards and a cloud of dust for Ryan Tyrrell.
Up to the 43, picks up 3, second and 7.
Second down and 7. Clock under 7 minutes at 6:55. And they're taking a look at number 79. Looks like they're taping up his left bicep. Ball on the right hash mark. Bunch trips to the left. Waters, the lone receiver, to the right. Mitzel looks to the left. Checks the coverage. 8 men in the box for Bigfork. Here's the snap. Fake handoff to Tyrrell. Mitzel with room to run behind his lineman. He'll dive forward and picks up close to 5 yards. It'll be third down and short.
And Thornus at the 49-yard line.
And the Rams with the golden ticket against this Bigfork Vikings offense keep them on the sidelines. And Pacheco back in for the Vikings. 3rd and 1. Ball in the middle of the field at the 49-yard line. Rams have to get just across the 50 for the first down. Double tight formation. Waters to the right. Lots of jumping around at the line of scrimmage for Bigfork. Low snap. Handoff to Tyrrell. He'll stutter step and gets across the 50. 2-yard gain. First down. Rams.
Brought down by Levi Taylor. And on the stop, takes it in to Viking territory near the 48-yard line.
First and 10 from the 49-yard line of Bigfork. The clock at 5:40. Second half, all about long drives and time burned off the clock. Double tight formation for the Rams. Ball in the middle of the field at the 48, not the 49. Yeah, it says the 49. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll hold on to it. Gets past the block to the outside edge on the right. Turns his legs, and Nick Mitzel will pick up 8 yards. Rams had the ball at the 8-minute mark to start this drive. We're down to 5:04. It was officially 8:05. So they burned 3 minutes off. Coach Waters scheming it up. Double tight formation. Bigfork will have their linebackers jump around at the line of scrimmage trying to get the Rams to jump. Mitzel now with a mouthpiece in the mouth. Here's the snap. He'll fake the handoff to Tyrrell. He'll run behind Lahaffey. Gets upfield, and it's going to be close to a 10-yard run for Nick Mitzel. It'll be 11 yards for the quarterback, and the Rams will have a first down at the 30-yard line of Bigfork. 4:34 on the clock. Key to the game for the Rams today was to keep the Bigfork offense off the field, and they've used Nick Mitzel to do that. Double tight formation, ball on the right hash mark at the 30. Bigfork will bring everybody inside the box. One tight end or one safety over the top. Here's the snap. Mitzel will hold on to it. Gets behind his man, goes to the right side and runs forward. A flag comes in at the end of the play. At the moment, it's a 5-yard run, but laundry on the field. And this will be against the Rams.
They'll take it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Holding.
From the 28 all the way
Unnecessary penalties will rip the hair out of any coach. And these holding penalties, uncharacteristic for the Rams tonight. So it'll take it back, first down and 18. Ball at the 40 or 38-yard line of Bigfork. Right hash mark. They'll stay in the double tight formation. 4:09 on the clock. Mitzel checks the defense. 8 men in the box. Here's the snap to Mitzel. He'll give it right to Tyrrell. Tyrrell inside traffic. He'll bobble around and gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Well, 1 yard short. It'll be second down and 11.
They'll take it down near the 32.
3:50 on the clock, and timeout is called on the field. Rams on the charge. They have the scoreboard, 19-14. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Bigfork, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we've got a nail biter here in the fourth quarter. Rams leading 19-14 over the undefeated Bigfork Vikings. 3:50 left in the game, and the Rams with the ball. Second down and 12. Ball on the right hash mark at the 32-yard line. Rams have to get to the 20. Double tight formation. Waters to the right. Bryce Danielson to the left. Tyrrell is the back in the left hip pocket. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. Mitzel with Twite on the tight end screen. He's got Waters in front of him. Up across the 10 and right. Still on his feet. Wrestled down all the way inside the 10. This is going to be down at the 7-yard line.
Reverse to number 12, Jeffrey Twite. Inside the 10, down near the
24 yards on the run for Jeffrey Twite. And the Rams keep the clock running at 3:40, and they are first and goal at the 7-yard line. Double tight. Twite and Catino are your double tights. Here's Mitzel with the snap. He'll turn and run behind Tyrrell. Up the gut, and he'll dive forward. Beat about a 4-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Takes it inside the 5, down near the 3.
Nick Mitzel, well over 100 yards. He had 16 carries for 80 yards at the end of the first half. And, well, folks, he's pushing back up into that 50-yard as the clock ticks to 2:54. Second down and 3, ball at the 3-yard line. Right hash mark. Double tight. Tyrrell in the right hip pocket of Mitzel for the pistol formation. Here's the snap. And Tyrrell will get the run. Touchdown! Tyrrell! 3-yard yards out. And the Rams jump further on the board to make it 25-14. Extra point coming. 2:38 left in the game. Here's the snap, high, under the foot, Lechner, end over end, and that one will split the uprights. The Rams 26, Vikings 14. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Construction is tough work. Loyola is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Loyola's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Loyola to create a health and wellness program. Loyola built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN, where the Rams have extended their lead to 12 points over the Vikings. And Lechner with the ball teed up at the 40. He will kick left to right. Stoltz back at the 5-yard line. Here's Lechner now on the approach. He's got the ball under the right foot, and this will be a chipper. It's going to be caught at the 20-yard line on the far side, and bringing it to the near side. Gets around up to the 40 and is wrestled down at about the 46-yard line, and that is not what the Rams want to see. It's officially at the 45, and all of a sudden a flag will come out of nowhere as everybody was gathered up on the near sideline, the Bigfork sideline, and we still have bodies on the ground over here on the near sideline. One Ram player down.
Schmidt brings it out near the 47 or 48-yard line.
Helping out down there, number 57. Don't have 57 on the thing here. Huh? Kevin Sheehan. Everybody, it's right on the near sideline in front of the Bigfork bench. So with all the Bigfork players, I'm not able to see who is down there. And it looks like they're stretching out a cramp. This might be Ryan Tyrrell. Nope, it's not. Jumping up is Bridger Danielson.
Number 59, Tommy Albrecht.
Oh, no, it's Albrecht. Danielson is 52. Tommy Albrecht. So the Vikings will have the ball, and the foul will go against the Rams, so it'll take it inside Rams territory to the 40-yard line.
They marked off 15 yards,
so it must have been a personal foul. 2:38 left in the game. Ball on the left hash mark as Bigfork moves right to left. Now the white hat will blow his whistle and call all the officials in.
We'll get the call here.
I love it when the officials get together and talk about things.
Yeah, they're discussing it.
I'd rather them discuss it than assumptions happen. It's never good for either side. So kudos to the white hat to double check to see what's going on here. The line judge will reach into his pocket and check his little piece of paper he writes stuff on. And now everybody will spread back out. And it looks like they'll leave the ball at the 40-yard line as the back judge, and now the white hat will go over. Coach Hughes out on the field now trying to get an explanation as to what happened there.
Hey, clock didn't run last play.
So now we get the officials all set back into their spots, and Bigfork will set up. Trips to the right, deuces to the left. Ball on the left hash mark at the 40. Here's the snap. Epperly will roll out to the right, and Epperly will slip, and he'll be in the grasp. The ball is thrown and intercepted by Nick Mitchell down the near sideline, but they're going to say the quarterback was in the grasp, and he'll be down for the sack. Oh, Nick Mitchell had 6 points on his mind with that one. But it's going to be a sack of 6 yards on Epperly. And it'll bring up 2nd down and long. Ball on the left hash mark. Here's the snap to Epperly. Epperly chased down again. He'll be taken down from behind. Threw it away. And this time they'll save the sack once again. This one will take it back to the 41 of Bigfork. That's a huge loss. That's about 17 yards.
Third down in the country mile.
It'll be 3rd down and East Missoula for Bigfork. 3rd and 10. Here's the throw to the near side. Mitchell is there. It's caught right at the 1st down marker. And Thornus with his first catch.
At the 30-yard line and across the 30. And that'll bring up
a huge reception by Brady Thornus of Bigfork, and it's 1st and 10 Vikings. Bigfork will set up with deuces to the near side. Here's the handoff to Taylor. He'll run and keeps his legs churning, but only gains 2. Clock is down to 1:27. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Here's the snap to Epperly. He looks to the left side. He's got Thornus. It's high in the air, and the Rams will come down with it. Incomplete, out of bounds. It's Nick Mitchell.
Mitchell. Pass is saved for Thornus from the sideline. Inside the
1:09 on the clock. Brings up 3rd down and 6. Ball on the left hash mark at the 26-yard line, 27-yard line of the Rams. Loyola trying to hold off any type of onslaught by Bigfork and deal them their first loss of the season. Deuce receivers to either side. Taylor in the right hip pocket of the shotgun. Epperly steps back. He's got pressure. Dumps it off on the screen, and this one will be incomplete. 4th down.
They'll bring up 4th and 7 for Bigfork.
So 4th down and 6 coming up for the Vikings. 65 seconds on the clock. And the Viking crowd stunned. Trips to the right, deuces to the left. Shotgun formation for Epperly. He'll step back, looks to the right, underneath. He's got a receiver to Taylor. Taylor will be hit at the 10, but it's a 1st down Vikings. That'll be a 15-yard gain. Nice job by Taylor on the 15-yard catch, and Vikings will jump right back into formation. Doubles. They'll throw to the near side. Air ball, and this one is incomplete. We'll have pass interference by Nick Mitchell at the goal line.
The flag on the play at the goal line.
Nick Mitchell is going to be hit with pass interference, I think, right at the goal line, as he and that's the Rams side. Colton Rickenbach were wrestling for the ball at the goal line, and yep, that's what they're going to give him. This will be 1st and goal from the goal line, I believe, as the ball is at the 15. They might do half the distance. They will do half the distance, so the ball is placed at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5. 51.7 on the clock. Bigfork needs 2. 2 scores to get the win. Epperly's going to roll out to the right where he's got 3 receivers. He's got pressure by Waters. Now stops, hits as he throws, and it's through the end zone. Flag is thrown. They're going to get Terrell for a late hit on the quarterback, and this will be 1st and goal, half the distance to the goal.
And we'll check that flag momentarily. It is against Loyola. A personal foul. Roughing the passer, I believe. We'll check that.
2 big penalties at the end of the game here. 44.6 on the clock, and we'll have 1st and goal from the 2.5-yard line.
Loyola down to the 2.
They place the ball at the 2. Ball on the left hash mark. Bigfork moving right to left. They'll jump out of the huddle very quickly as they were set back all the way at the 25-yard line on the huddle. Deuce receivers to either side. Taylor is in the right hip pocket in the shotgun. Here's Epperly on the snap. They'll hand it off to Taylor. He'll get the edge and touchdown Vikings from 2 yards out. It'll be Taylor on the run. And the Vikings make it 20-26 Rams.
David Bird off an extra-point try for Bigfork.
They're going to go ahead and kick the PAT. That'll make it a 5-point game. Here's the snap. It's down, and this one's close to being blocked. It's up and good, though, and it's a 5-point game, folks, with 41 seconds left. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN. The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Welcome back to MPSN as we've got a game, 26-21. Rams, 41.7, 41.8 on the clock. Rams came out to kick the 3rd quarter with an onside kick successful. Expect the same from the Vikings here as the Rams have their hands team up on the line of scrimmage. Clement, the only one back, he's at the 35, so the Rams expecting an onside kick. Looks like Thornus is going to kick this one. No, it's going to be short hopper to the near side, high in the air. The Rams, it's bobbling around, 5-4, and we've got a puddle on the ground. Looks like Bigfork's going to come up with it. We've got a pile fighting, and Bigfork has the ball on the onside kick. Thornus comes up with it for Bigfork. And with 40.9 on the clock, Bigfork with the ball. The 46-yard line of the Rams. The Rams defense has stood up. Can they do it again? We get whistles and the Rams will take a timeout. We will as well. Back in 60 on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Eden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio.
We're going to jump out of the timeout in the middle of the ad. I apologize, folks, but they got into it very quickly here. 1st and 10 on the onside kick. Here's the handoff to Stoltz. He'll be met in the backfield. Breaks a tackle, turns his legs, breaks another tackle. He's up, and he will pick up 7 yards on the run.
He'll pick up 6.
And Bigfork, with the clock running at 28 seconds, will jump back in. 2nd down. And here's the snap to Epperly, 20 seconds. He's going to throw it to the near sideline. There's 3 Rams back there, and Ogilvie will pull it down. Austin Ogilvie with the interception. And the Rams cap the game off. 15 seconds on the clock. And now we get a flag as Luke Schmidt took his helmet off on the field and slammed it down. So an unsportsmanlike at the end here to give the Rams some extra yards, but we're going to see victory formation regardless.
Conduct called on the Vikes.
The Ramley on their feet on the other side of the field. This bus ride is going to be fun on the way home for the Rams. For the Ramley, I should say. Well, the Rams too. But the Ramley taking the beach liner up to Bigfork. That bus will be a rocket.
1st and 10.
So with 15 seconds on the clock, Rams set up. Tyrrell is deep behind Mitzel. Mitzel will hold the ball, now takes a knee, and we'll see this clock tick off. It's at 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Hugs on the field between the Rams and the Vikings. 5 seconds, 3 seconds.
All night long.
And that's game, folks. Rams get the win, 26-21 over the Vikings. They've got Florence next week. Make sure you get out tomorrow to Roland Field as the Loyola Breakers will be hosting Class A playoff soccer. We'll talk to you next Friday from Florence, Montana. The Rams get the win, 26-21.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well,